It's Monday, and you know what that means. Time for the Nick Weitoish Show, December 1st, 2025. Big time show tonight. We have Raw preview, AEW news that just broke today in where Revolution's going to take place for the first pay-per-view of 2026 for AEW. Also news on Jacob Fatu, and recapping the Steelers letting me down over this weekend. Once again, and this we are seemingly done for the year. Just absolutely cooked, but more on that later. And we want to, of course, thank our partners over at advanced.gg. They are sending me a new shaker. I ordered and got my starter kit, and the shaker was damaged. They are sending me one, replacement one. So more on the products there and everything. I did try the raspberry lemonade. It was delicious. So hopefully more flavors coming in soon. The link for that will be down below in the description, as will the shop SSM.com link. New merch is up. Really, it's just the logo on some hoodies and long sleeve t-shirts and some t-shirts. So by all means, go over to the shop there and support. I greatly appreciate it. But we're going to get started here on the Nick Weitoish Show here at Sleeper Sports Media for December 1st. We also want to thank, of course, our partners and friends over at No Dirt Sheets, and thank them for Surfshark VPN, which is where you can watch all of WWE products, pay-per-views, Raw, NXT, SmackDown, etc., instead of paying for ESPN. So without further ado, we get into it for an epic night of Monday Night Raw, as Triple H promised us that Monday Night Raw tonight would be epic, quote unquote. We'll see about that, but here we go. We start things off, of course, with the Monday Night Raw preview. Monday Night Raw comes to us from the Desert Diamond Arena in Phoenix, Arizona, and we have just 3 matches on the card as we know of right now. It's about 2:30, so normally they do put matches out. We get our preview email from WWE exclusively from them on the email newsletter sign up page. If you do that, that comes around anywhere from 5 to 6. So if any other matches are added, I will make a separate update with that. And once they release the shorts thumbnails, I had to go and make my own landscape ones, and we will get into that now. We, of course, have the Last Time Is Now tournament semifinal kicking off with Jey Uso against LA Knight. And I, for one, I'm torn in this one. I think Jey winning and going up against Solo would be fire, but I also think the LA Knight needs to win, and maybe needs to win the entire thing. There's no reason why Jey should beat LA Knight after going through War Games, but LA Knight going up against either Solo or Gunther really... Solo was taken out on Friday night from Uncle Howdy, so there's really no reason why it shouldn't be LA Knight and Gunther in the finals, and then LA Knight should go on and win. However, I think they're going to be very stupid, and they are going to push Gunther down our throats until the end of time. Gunther has something on someone, but Gunther is likely going to win the whole thing, is going to go and beat John Cena. And for what reason? Just for him to say that he retired Goldberg and John Cena in the same year. It's pointless. It's not needed. It's horrible. It's shitty. Gunther is not it. Gunther doesn't have jack shit, to be honest with you. He gets gassed, and he is horrible on the mic. He's very basic in the ring, and there's just nothing fun, exciting, or just in awe whenever he comes onto our screens. So Gunther should definitely not win the tournament. However, I believe he is going to, and we are going to have to sit through his match against John Cena in 2 weeks on December 13th in Washington, D.C. at Saturday night's main event. That then takes us into the World Tag Team Championship match. Adam Pearce made this official on SmackDown, or Nick Aldis made it official on SmackDown, or the Go Home Show Raw. I To be honest, I can't even remember at this point anymore. But again, the World Tag Team Championship match, Dragonstyle, yes, I am deeming them and giving them their name, Dragonstyle, versus the New Day for the World Tag Team Championship. The New Day has been bitching and moaning and complaining, as they always do, as a lot of talent do on the roster, as a lot of people in the Twitterverse of wrestling do, bitch, moan, and complain, and cry and whine. But they finally get their wish. They finally get their title shot after doing absolutely nothing to earn it. But then again, neither did the current tag team champions. They haven't defended them just as often as the New Day did or the Judgment Day did. So this boring ass match is what we get. This is so far the only thing that is officially promoted for the show. We know the other two matchups are going down tonight, and they could swerve us and they could just do one. They could then do the other one on SmackDown and then have the finals on Raw. But I would assume that they would give us, a full week build for Cena and his final opponent. I mean, they really took their big old time with this tournament, similar to AEW doing the same thing with the women's tag team tournament, which we'll get into as well. This will be a quick and very early on preview for AEW Dynamite, which is on Wednesday, and as we head into Full Gear, or not Full Gear, but World's End. The Continental Classic continues, and then we now know the location of Revolution for next year as well. Also set for Raw, just announced earlier tonight, Liv Morgan will return to Monday Night Raw. After her return at Survivor Series, I'm sure she'll be with Dom in a segment with her and him and who knows who else. Also, we know Revolution 2026 will take place back in Los Angeles. Also on Dynamite, we have the women's tournament semifinal for the AEW Women's Tag Team Championship. We then have Continental Classic Gold League, Kyle Fletcher and Kevin Knight. They go one-on-one as part of the Continental Classic. And then we also Gold League, Okada versus Pac in a one-on-one matchup for the Gold League in Fishers, Indiana. And then also on the card, we know Claudio Castagnoli versus Jon Moxley in a Blue League matchup. Death Rider versus Death Rider. Sure to be something. The Steelers let me down big time. Fire Tomlin chants rain down as the Steelers fall to 6-6 in Acrisure Stadium. Once again, tied for first place in the AFC North, and we are heading into Ravens Week. Man, oh man, I'm at a loss for words with the Steelers right now where we're at, and I'm over it altogether. I don't even care at this point anymore. Being 6-6 after the start that we had, and the amount of ground that we had in first place in the AFC North and in the AFC in general, and then we just shit the bed. To be honest with you, the Steelers, they need to figure this out, and they need to really, 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 really think about the future and where we go from Mike Tomlin or from Aaron Rodgers, and from Will Howard. Definitely needs to get some playing time this year to see what he can do. There is no doubt about that. This was Rodgers last year from what he said. Hopefully that's it. It's a one-year deal. So I think we've seen enough of Mason Rudolph. I was and have been a Rudolph guy since day one, but I think it is clear he is a career backup, and that's okay. But I think Will Howard, it's his time to shine for the remainder of the year, and they should really go with him over the next couple of weeks, depending on how this coming Sunday plays out. This was, of course, the Nick Weitoish Show for December 1st, 2025. Monday Minutes, all that good stuff, and how I called it and renamed it many, many times. But don't forget to check out shopssm.com in the description and get some Sleeper Sports Media merch. Don't forget to check out Surfshark VPN. Thanks to our friends over at No Dirt Sheets, and, of course, Advanced.gg for energy and hydration and focus supplements. Great flavoring over there. And as well, if you want some Monster or Prime or really anything else, don't forget to check out the storefront over at Walmart. And also, don't forget to check out our other partners that we have. Many, many partners and affiliate links in the description down below that will help the channel more than anyone could ever really know. And that is Monday Minutes. Monday. It's Monday. You know what that means. It's time for Monday Night Raw. This is Nick Weitoish, the Nick Weitoish Show here at Sleeper Sports Media. And I am Nick Weitoish. We'll see you tomorrow. Here we go.